Welcome back to GreyWolf TV, and we are starting a brand new season of Person of Interest. We've got the first season out the way, so just a short recap on where we left things. Root has kidnapped Harold in a very extravagant, dangerous, unorthodox way of luring him and Reese out into the open by pretty much putting herself in as a number. And now Reese is all alone, and I don't know what's going to happen. So that's literally all I'm going to say at this point, and I'm going to see where they go with this at the start of season 2. Now half of our duo is missing. So let's go. This is episode 1 of season 2. Day 1. Okay. January 1st, 2002.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can you see me? Excellent. Next question. Who am I? This thing looks for plotters, schemers. We built it to stop terrorists before they could act.
If Congress knew about this machine you're building,
It is all.
go to jail.
That's where you'd come in. Sooner or later, both of us will probably wind up dead. If something ever happens, I have a contingency.
She was trying to lure you out into the open.
She wasn't looking for me. She was looking for him.
So you're gonna help me get him back?
This should be interesting.
Uncertainty.
Romeo,
Zulu.
family,
Alpha. Mike. Reflections. Juliet.
Oscar.
Every system has a flaw. I'm pretty good at finding them. You care about other people. That's your flaw. The future, Harold. Although I guess thanks to you, we're already there. Not that you let any of us know.
You're a murderer and a thief.
My mom told me to follow my talents, and I'm good at what I do. The only question, Harold, is why it didn't protect you.
Who took him?
Tori, she wasn't a shrink. She was lying to us. Real name is Root. Or at least that's what she goes by. But I need you chasing down every other angle. Listen, when she took Finch, Root killed a former intelligence operative named Alicia Corwin.
Family Alpha Mike. Reflections Juliet Oscar.
He would know this in seconds, of course.
Come on, Finch. Help me find you.
It'll take
Title
longer than normal.
author's initials.
What?
Uncertainty RK. Finch, you sly dog.
Yeah.
Dewey Decimal System. That's how the machine gives you the social security numbers. You're in some kind of trouble. A life-threatening kind.
Yep.
I can't believe it. I'm the contingency, the backup.
The what?
I don't have time for this. I need to find my friend. So I'm gonna take Leon here and we're gonna leave.
Leon.
No.
Stole
Stays.
more than enough, in fact.
You know, the guy that owned this badge probably would have made that deal. But
Yeah.
I'm not him.
Yeah.
We're gonna play hide and seek. Ring my phone once for yes, twice for no.
He's
You
testing it.
understand? Can you see me now?
Never mind the AI side of things, which
about
appears
that?
to be part of it.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Dude, I already told you, I don't know your friend.
He programmed you to do this, didn't he? Your friends in there were Aryan Brotherhood. Something you should have thought of before you stole from them.
It took me 6 months to realize I was working for the corporate arm of the Aryan Nation.
You know, I'm thinking about charging you overtime.
Leon Tao.
Do you know anything about the abduction of Mr. Vocabulary?
Afraid not, but he's
Mr.
about ready to have a
Vocabulary.
run-in with the NYPD. I need you to make sure that nothing happens to him in jail.
I'm getting sick of doing your dirty laundry.
Might have a disruption of our little project. Alicia Corwin,
Here we go.
Last I heard, she's living off the grid in West Virginia.
that if even a whisper of what we've been up to gets out, you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives in Guantanamo. Corwin had contact with an NSA analyst named Peck right before she was killed. Tried to bring Peck in, but he had assistance, possibly one of ours.
John, you're on a first-name basis?
What do you call them?
Abandoned by existence.
These guys own the prisons. I won't last a night in there.
Hey, relax, Leon.
Oh,
You're
shit.
not gonna make
Oh,
it to
yeah.
prison. The money's not worth your life, kid, and he sure as hell ain't worth mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the trunk. I can't leave here without it. Have it your way.
Ah, crap.
21. Congratulations, sir.
That guy's on a roll.
21 again.
See, Butcher here was a military dog. He was trained to sniff out the enemy. The guy that had him, he didn't have our money either. Darn.
There's another playmate outside.
I just want to find my friend. See, I don't have many friends. Just the one, in fact. Trained dogs don't bark in alarm. They bark from anxiety.
Yeah, so?
So, clearly it doesn't respect you. Only about 3 guys in the world that train dogs like this. The funny thing is, those guys, they only use Dutch commands.
Okay.
So we've got some bugs to work out with you.
Maybe not. He's fell asleep in the wheel. Oh my god, it knows.
Your job is to protect everyone, not to protect me. I guess we're gonna have to discuss some ground rules.
One day I realized all the dumb, selfish things people do, it's not our fault. No one designed us. We're just bad code. If you want to make something that understands human behavior, it has to be at least as smart as a human.
Correct.
Oh.
Took a bag.
Come on, Harold. It's time to go.
Where is he?
Some guy in a suit took him.
I want everyone out looking. Understand? Those 2 die tonight.
What the hell is this storage unit for?
Is he? Yes. He's dead, Leon. Very dead.
Who did
DMV.
The same person who took my friend.
Transfer into this guy Reynolds' account, only the money was stolen.
From who?
Reynolds. Looks like she installed some type of real-time screen monitor to hack into his account. She's an artist. There's nothing to track her. There's nowhere to even begin.
She's very careful.
I don't know how to find him.
No. I'll leave you down. Shit. This Leon's a real problem.
I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going anywhere until you give me a way to find him.
So what the hell is this?
He's waiting for the phone to ring.
A negotiation.
I know you've got your rules, but I'm guessing they don't account for everybody being dead. No one answering your phone calls, no one saving anyone. Do the math and figure out a way to bend your rules. Because he's my friend, and I won't do this without him.
What can I do for you?
My operative is making the Corwin investigation go away.
Glad to hear it.
Look out for yourself, Denton.
I might be out of reach for a few days.
Denton, we can always reach you.
At least somebody's happy.
A little too happy. You didn't go to the bathroom in there, did you? Oh my God. My money, it ate the bear bonds.
Yeah.
That's it. We'll call him Bear.
14-year-old girl gone missing? What the hell's that got to do with it?
You know where our mystery woman's headed?
No, but I think I found out where she's from.
Oh, that could be her.
Pack your bags, Carter.
Yes.
We're going to Texas.
I have no way of accessing it, you know. I made sure of that.
You may have told yourself you were helping people, but the real reason you built the machine is because the world is boring.
I spent years wondering how people could be so cruel, petty, so selfish. And then I'd think about how you could change them, fix them, to protect it from me, from people like us, from the things we do with it. That's why I'll never help you get control of it.
Okay, well, that definitely kicked off the first episode of season 2. I'm trying to work out just exactly what she means by that. If you go off a literal sense of her saying, going down the route of humans have come as far as we're going to go, and all the stupid, cruel, nasty, petty shit we all do to each other, and all she wants to do is set it free. What's she meaning here exactly? The next step in an evolutionary process for humans and merging with AI, or what? I don't know, because he's built AI there. That's not just a machine following a set of parameters and just analysing bits of recordings and live feeds and just churning out a bunch of numbers. That episode showed us just exactly what he's capable of, and him adding at the end, I did it the way I did it. It wasn't to protect against the people who were handing it to, it was to protect against people like you and me because of what we'd be capable of doing with it. That's a terrifying thought. As regards the episode itself, that Leo was a scumbag because, of course, he's an accountant. Most of them are lying and cheating and scheming, and the million in barrel bonds that the dog ate, I just think is just 1/8 of the 8 million that he took. He says he's invested it. It's somewhere else. Maybe the barrel bonds were just for him to have some sort of physical currency to be able to get out of the country and to trade wherever he was going. He's got the rest. Give me that. The guy was almost prepared to get himself killed over it. But hey, it's $8 million. So we've also figured out how the machine, well, Reese figured out how the machine actually spells out these numbers. It doesn't just reel off a social security number. It's done it, like he says, the Dewey Decimal System. It's done through all of the codes that he's got platted to each book. That's ingenious. But she did contradict herself, because she said, what you've built is perfect, and then said, well, it's got to have a flaw. Everything has a flaw. Well, you can't have a flaw and be perfect, so make your mind up. Anyway, I digress. I'm not sure there's much more we can add to it at this point. Harold's still missing. I really thought she'd have him somewhere tied up in the middle of nowhere where there's no cameras and no sort of technology so that it can't see where she is or where he is, but she's not doing that. Now then, these guys in office who has just warned the guy she's just welcomed with it in the side of the neck, I take it that was the married man that the woman in the restaurant was sleeping with, and that's why she sent the text message saying, I need to meet you urgently. And then when that guy warned him on the phone, he said, I have a personal matter to take care of. So I'm presuming that's the two that adds up there. She's trying to get closer to the chain of who's been doing whatever the fuck they've been doing with this. And that little scene that it showed when it told him to stay, when he was about to cross the crosswalk, and that old guy who he'd been in the casino with, who was, let's face it, I'm not sure he was just falling asleep at the wheel. He was probably drunk and fell asleep at the wheel, being in a casino and having a few drinks. And had he not stopped twice to see what it was saying, he was about to carry on. He wasn't going to do anything about it. He was just seeing what it was saying. It stalled it enough for it to save his life. And he said they need to come up with ground rules and you can't continue to protect me. I didn't build you to protect me. Now, is that still part of its programming or isn't it? Or this is the problem. When you go from programming to an artificial intelligence, no matter what you program it with, the fact that if it's an AI, it's capable of learning human values and human traits and weaknesses and flaws, is it just going to completely ignore that programming from its creator? I don't know. this is going in a direction that all of you told me about early on, going, this is going to go somewhere you're totally not expecting. It's not just going to be, oh, there's a machine and it churns out numbers and it's a crime fighting duo and it's case of the week. It only starts off that way. I can start to see a different fork in the road that we're going down here now. And it's interesting. I'm not going to say too much, especially if you are watching this with me for the first time. You know, there are people that are watching these videos and these reactions that have seen this series and like to re-experience it with somebody else, from somebody else's point of view. But I do have plenty of viewers that have also not seen the series and are following it with me. So I don't want to give away too much if I'm right, and also likewise if I'm wrong. Right, okay, we'll be back for episode 2 next. This will be available over on Patreon. Link will be in the description as always, of course. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, by all means, please give it a thumbs up. I'm excited for a brand new season. We've only got 1 episode in so far, and it's just stepped up a notch. If you're not already subscribed and you enjoy Person of Interest, please, if you consider hitting that sub button, I would very much appreciate it. And I will see you for episode 2 next. Till then, thank you very much for watching. See you for the next one.